Yeah, that's Armand Mondo Duplantis just there. He takes his first attempt of the evening in front of a very, very expectant crowd. 5.67, shouldn't be any drama for him, Holly.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Wow, look at that.
It's just every time, all I can say is, wow. Yeah.
Effortless as well, it seems.
That's the thing, yeah. And being a pole vaulter myself, I look at him and I just think, how are you doing this? Like, just converts all that speed into the pole and the energy. Yeah, the
height over the bar, and you can't quite see what my hands are doing, I know, but they're just wide open. I cannot believe, look at the height on that.
Yeah, this is what we've come to expect from Mondo, and to be honest, coming into this comp, I thought he was going to open at 52, but that is...
Competitions, Olympics and so on, but seeing it up close and personal like this is a truly different thing. And here comes the man himself, Armand Mondo Duplantis. Swede is who he represents, but born and raised in Louisiana, Lafayette, Louisiana in the States. The 23-year-old has won absolutely everything he can, and yet his hunger is as strong as it ever was. And look at that, Holly.
You can just see he floats down the runway, and you just know he's going so fast, and yeah, he hits the pole harder than anyone we've seen today in the competition. You can just see he gets on top of the pole, lines up with it, and floats over the bar.
And because he has such confidence, he's able. Look at the height. Because he has such confidence, he was able to sit out at 5:52, conserve some of that energy. So far, he's only taken 2 attempts to go over these 2 bars. Whereas if we have a look at someone who's going to go up next, say Thibaut Collet, well, he's on his 4th jump. If you look at
into the box, it's very, very unique. But for me, it's something, a quirky thing that Mondo does. It's different. A lot of people have said because he was so young and he was having these big poles, that's why he does it.
Is he 4?
4 years old, yeah.
Yeah, it's subtle, isn't it?
Very subtle, and you can see it in different angles, but wow. 5.91, and he clears it like that. That could be, if I clear my opening bar like that, I'm stoked. And that's 5.91.
He's annoyingly relaxed as well. I mean, if I were him and I'd just done that, I think I'd be pumping my fists and things like that. But look, he's taken 3 attempts. He's cleaned 3 bars, 5.67, 5.82, 5.91. He's just got so much in the tank.
The interesting thing that Mondo, you can see he there comes down, so he's starting to get up to his bigger poles now, and those are the poles he needs to get on if he's going to go, world record in the air.
So that tells you that he is almost at the maximum height of that pole, so he needs to step it up. Is that what you mean?
No, so the interesting thing about Mondo is you'd look at that jump on anyone else and be like, ooh, he's coming down on it. But what Mondo does is he just turns the screw every single run that he does. I'm going to give it 5% more intensity. Like when I'm on the runway, when these guys are on the runway, they're flat out. Mondo will easily say to his dad, no, I'm going to up my run 5%.
Representing Sweden, but born in the States. His mum is from Sweden, represented Sweden, in fact, in the heptathlon at the international championship level before going off to the States to study at Louisiana State, where she met her to-be husband, Greg, competing on LSU's athletics and volleyball teams. Well, Mondo, second attempt, no doubt.
Yeah, looked like a better hit to me. You can see how fast he travels over the bar. That just means he's added a little bit more speed in the run. He's converted that speed into the pole, and instead of going up and down, he's floated across the bar, floated over it, and got nowhere near hitting it. For me, though, if he wants to clear the next bar, he's going to need another pole. Very fast over it.
What poles would he have in his arsenal then? I mean, he has a collection of around 40 or so, you were saying yesterday, but what would he be bringing typically? What are the step-ups, the increments?
Yeah, so I imagine back at his base or whatever, he'll have anywhere between 30 and 40 poles, because you need short approach poles, you need poles for bad weather, you need poles for really good weather. Mondo in particular will have duplicate sets. I know he has a set in Europe and a set in the US.
Why would you have bad weather and good weather poles? Is that a ridiculous question?
Imagine running into a headwind. There's no way you can take the same pole as running into a tailwind. Like, a tailwind is advantageous. It makes you float down the track. It makes you faster.
6:10. This crowd desperate for him to make it over 6:10, but I don't think anywhere near as desperate as he is to get over the bar as well.
This means so much to him. Yeah.
Ooh, it's still
there we go.
There
it's
you
on.
have it. He's
it's
done
on.
it.
Wow. Yes.
Oh, he's pumped now, isn't he? He's pumped. Chill out. Calm down. Calm down, Mondo. Calm down.
We have the world record next. No, wow. Yeah. I mean, he was definitely worth it. It was just a matter of time. That bar has really saved him. He really rattled it, but I mean, the bar stays on. The bar stays on.
And so, 2 attempts failed. There you go. The dance happens again there. The 2 attempts that failed, he was perplexed, I think it's fair to say. Let's see if we can have a quick listen to this chat going on in the arena. Yeah, I'm not sure we're quite going to be able to pick it up just
Great
there.
Jump.
He looked like he was like, he wasn't quite sure, was he?
As a pole vaulter, you know when you've touched it and you're praying, you're coming down, you're saying, please stay on. The reason why it stays on, he doesn't touch it a whole lot. I hope we get the side angle, but he really just wraps his body around it. Yeah.
So the standard, look at it right on the edge there. How long, what is the depth of that standard, the peg that it sits on? Do you know?
I
throw you
don't
under the
know.
bus there.
Yeah. I don't, not very
it's
wide.
No, exactly.
No.
And you just see it leapt and it just balanced right on the edge, didn't it?
That is back to Mondo. That is Mondo's jump. When we get up to 6:10, 6:11, up to 6:20, he will touch the bar. It's too high for him not. I mean, the jump in Eugene was clean. It was an incredible jump, beautiful. But I think, given, this is his first meet of the year, let's not forget that. And he's just cleared 6:10. Incredible. Let's listen to what he says.
Yeah, something I can really hit. What are they on, 70 or 75? I keep on 70. When I'm turning up, it feels like it's too close to me, the bar.
Feels like it's too close to me,
he's
the
saying,
bar.
when I get up there, it feels like it's too close to me, the bar. And I was talking to someone about this the other day, I can't remember whether it's you, and visuals are very important.
Have such a lasting effect on you, don't they, clearly? Yeah, sorry.
Visuals are so important, what's in your peripherals, that can really change your perception of where you are in space.
Yeah.
You have some uprights that don't move forward and backwards like they do here.